Hey guys, in today's video we're going to go over 5 drills and techniques on social media that work better online than in the game. The first thing we're going to talk about is excessive glove movement. Now I'm all for good glove movement and moving pitches back into strike zone, but what you see on social media is a lot of that has kind of gotten a little out of control, and we're doing what we call here in the facility drifting, where we catch pitches and we keep on moving them back into the strike zone. At some point we want to come to a stop and a presentation to the umpire. So it should look like a catch, move, stop. The second thing is another thing that we do teach inside the facility here, and that's blocking from one knee down. Now what I want to talk about is what you don't see on social media. And what you don't see on social media is you don't see blocks thrown to the knee upside. Usually what we see on social media is blocks thrown right down the middle, which are very easy to block. I could probably sit on my butt and block that pitch. Or we end up seeing pitches thrown to the knee downside, which are also easier to get to because I can just push and drive that way. So what we really want to work on with our knee down blocks is we want to work on those down the middle and to the knee downside, but we also want to work the tougher blocks that are to the knee upside. A lot of times we lose a little mobility to the knee upside, so this is going to be a lot of times where if we're in a one knee down setup that we might have to pick the pitch, or we're just going to have to be really athletic to get ourselves over and block that pitch. The next one is one that's been around for a long time, and that's exchanging the ball at our ear. Now exchanging the ball at our ear is something that we really don't want to do. If I make that exchange at my ear and I don't get a good grip, then I don't really have any more time to get a better grip. What I want to try to do is make that exchange at the chest, and then if I bobble it or don't get a good grip, I've got time to bring that ball back and make my exchange. But optimally, our exchange takes place out in front at our chest. We're going to exchange and separate at the chest as well. We don't want to be making our exchanges way back here because that's just not the way it's done. The next one on the list is spinny footwork. Now this is something that can kind of look cool because we jump and spin, jump and spin, jump and spin, and it looks fast and it looks like we're doing a whole lot, but we're actually practicing really poor footwork to second base. What we want our footwork to look like is like a right-left step where we're gaining a little momentum towards whatever base we're throwing to. We don't want to just jump and spin. The only place that this might work is our throws to first base, where we're just really trying to line up and get our throw off to first. But other than that, this is pretty much just a hype drill that gets everybody going, and people kind of think it looks cool on social media. But it's not really efficient footwork, and it's not something that you should be doing. Now the last one here is kind of all the hate that's going on to the traditional secondary stance. I've heard some people say that you're a dinosaur if you're still in the secondary stance. If you're not a one knee down guy, then you're not cool enough. The truth is that the secondary stance is probably going to be the best stance with runners on for most of you catchers watching. The one knee down stance takes a lot of athleticism to be able to block and throw from. So if you're not at that level, don't force yourself into a position that you think you have to be in because that's what everybody's telling you have to be in. The traditional secondary stance is still a really great stance to be in, and it's going to give you mobility, and you can still learn to receive really well from this position. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it helps a little bit as you continue in your catching career. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you want to hear more on my opinion about the one knee down stance, the good things, the bad things, and the ugly things, check out Catching IQ online. We'll also have drills that will help you improve your skills and mobility exercises so that you can improve your flexibility and your mobility. I hope to see you guys on the Catching IQ platform, and thanks for watching.